So we have some angry people here on board the Carnival celebration. They are pissed, they are fired up, they are not having it today. However, before I talk about the latest news going on here currently on the Carnival celebration, Carnival Cruise Line's brand new ship, the largest cruise ship on the entire planet, I do have to talk about Disney, the happiest cruise line on planet Earth, because they are getting into the MegaShip game. Would you believe it? Obviously, this is not surprising at all. We know the mouse has a lot of cheese, cheddar, guac, moolah, a lot of money. So it has been confirmed by Disney Cruise Line that they have officially acquired a ship that is still being built. However, it is going to be the world's largest cruise ship by capacity, the Global Dream. The world's largest cruise ship that is currently operating is by Royal Caribbean. That is officially the world's largest cruise ship, and then soon there'll be Icon of the Seas in 2024. But that's not really important because we're talking about the Global Dream. The Global Dream was originally being built for a company known as Genting Hong Kong. They owned a couple different cruise lines. However, unfortunately, they, along with a shipbuilder known as MV Wharfton, went belly up at the beginning of 2022 in January. So the ship was kind of in limbo. It was also talks about potentially scrapping the world's largest cruise ship by capacity until Disney bought it. Now, this cruise ship, like I said, will be the largest cruise ship within Disney's fleet. It will carry 6,000 passengers, have 3 signature funnels, and here's the kicker. It will not be sailing in the United States or nowhere near it, in fact. I do believe that it's because of the way the ship was designed to carry so many passengers. Being the largest cruise ship by capacity, Disney probably isn't going to mess with the configuration, the layout, the design of the ship too much because it's already 80% built. Maybe the US market, it might not exactly fit the demographic, and by that I mean a lot of us are probably used to bigger, larger, luxurious rooms, and who knows, we haven't seen the inside of the Global Dream 2. We know it's going to have all kinds of rides and festivities, but it might not be to the standard that most traditional US travelers are accustomed to, which I do believe makes sense. The ship will launch in 2025. I can almost assure you that I will probably be on it. However, I don't think that'll be my first Disney cruise. I have yet to take a Disney cruise as of yet. Maybe I'll go on a Disney Wish or something like that beforehand. But if you're interested in sailing on the ship or you plan to, let me know in the comment section below. So let me give you a brief rundown of what's going on here on board the Carnival celebration with a decent amount of the passengers, because I had dozens, I kid you not, dozens of passengers approach me and let me know what's going on. I also kind of kept my ear to the ground by snooping around over at the guest services and talking to some friends of mine that are a crew. So as most of you know, I am currently in the process of concluding my 14-day transatlantic sailing on the Carnival celebration. Meanwhile, you have people that are doing a back-to-back. So they're on this transatlantic and they're going to be on the official inaugural sailing out of Miami in just a couple days on the 21st of November. However, there's a problem. Things aren't exactly going to go so smooth as the passengers that are doing the back-to-back recently found out. So a week before we actually set sail on the transatlantic journey, meaning going across from Europe to the Atlantic and heading to Florida, we did have a couple ports of call. I believe it was 4, and our final one was over in Tenerife, located in the Canary Islands. Now, it wasn't until after that, at least from the statements that I heard from a lot of the passengers that are doing the back-to-back, the BTB, on this ship going to the inaugural sailing, they were saying that they were notified after the ship left the port of call, in which they had Wi-Fi and cell phone service, that they would have to disembark the ship on the 20th by 11 p.m. and they could not reboard the ship regardless if they were doing a back-to-back until the following day, meaning that they had just about a week or so to find a hotel over in Miami to stay from, let's say, midnight until the following morning. Now, at first glance, you might say this is not a big deal. They found out at the last minute they got to book a hotel. So what? Just keep in mind, however, this is holiday season, aka a peak season, at least one of them out of the year. You know, loops right in with summertime, and meaning hotel prices, especially over in Miami, are going to be at an absolute premium if they, for the most part, are not sold out. I kid you not, you're talking about anywhere between $400 to $500 a night. And to spring this up on somebody at the last possible second, I can imagine why some people are a little hot and heavy and bothered and angry when it comes to this situation. Now, I will say I don't know the full context and details. I can just tell you I heard from multiple people the same story over and over and over again. So it could be an issue that Carnival maybe just didn't completely and clearly tell everybody what was going on. A lot of people maybe thought that yes, there was going to be the christening and the celebration of this ship once it got to Miami, but everybody assumed that since they're doing a back-to-back, traditionally on back-to-backs, yes, you naturally do have to disembark the ship. The ship has to be cleaned and the manifest has to be updated, all of that jazz. So my point is, you have a lot of people that are finding out last minute, some of which do not have Wi-Fi or have crappy Wi-Fi or cell phone service. They don't know exactly how they're going to get a hotel book at the last possible second, considering we are now going to be back over in Miami in about 3 days. Either way, I just want to let you guys know what's going on here. What was the tea here on board the Carnival celebration? Other than that, there are a couple little things here and there. I might do my actual review while I'm still on board, the things I loved and hated about this ship while I'm still here, if I get some spare time. That way I can show you firsthand exactly what the issues are. And just keep in mind, I do have interviews coming up on board this ship too, some very interesting ones too, that I think all of you will enjoy. But let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section below, and just know that I appreciate you guys. I love all of you, and I'll see you later. Take it easy.